Okay, good morning or afternoon. I am covering for Trent today, so we're going to do a 30-minute mat class, and he's going to take my Wednesday. We just did a swap around. So, so we're just going to do a mat flow. It's going to be a bit more stretchy, lengthening, holding some moves, and I'll try and float all together so we get a full body workout. So when you're ready, just come down onto your mat on all four position. You don't have to wear shoes either. So I'm just going to take mine off. You don't need to wear shoes. Okay. All right, guys, so starting in an all four position, so make sure that your knees are directly underneath your hips and squeeze your glutes so you feel your glutes active to hold you here. Reach your arms forwards, so not an all four position, a kneeling position, and reach your arms forwards. We're just going to rock back slightly until you feel your quads lengthen. Hold it here, pull the belly in nice and tight, and then come back up nice and tall. So this works your quads and your glutes. So keep the belly in tight as you lean back, go back as far as you can, and then really use those quads to come forward. So we've got 4 more like this. Pull the belly in, hold. The belly supports the lower back. So you want to try and keep that engaged as much as possible. Squeezing the bum the whole time. Hold it there. Good, come forwards. Perfect, 2 more times. Rock back. Hold. Come up. Last time, pull the belly in, squeeze the bum, see if you can get back a little bit further, hold it. Good, and then come back up. Perfect. Place the hands onto the ground, and so now we're in that all four position. Try and lengthen the spine. So you've got your knees underneath your hips and your hands underneath your shoulders, so you've got that straight line. Take a deep breath in, and we're going to lift one arm up towards the ceiling, just open up through the chest. As you exhale, thread the arm through and come down onto your ear. Stretch through the lower back. It's a nice stretch here. Inhale, come up. Exhale, thread the needle, come down onto that ear. Good, just 2 more. Inhale, lift. Open up as much as you can. Get a nice shoulder stretch and a lower back stretch here. Last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, thread the needle, belly in tight still, hips in the air. Last time, bring the hand down, other side. Inhale, lift, open up the chest. Perfect, thread the needle. Here comes to mat. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, thread the needle. Here comes to mat. Perfect, keep that going. So inhale, lift, reach, open up the chest. Get a nice stretch here. Good, 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Perfect. And then bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Good. Just toe tap the feet here. Just get all them feet moving. Little bones in the feet. There's like 500 bones in your feet, so, and then lots of muscles as well. So just roll out those ankles. Tuck the the toes under, and then just lift the hips up into a downward dog position. And then just walking through the calves here. So belly in nice and tight. Try and think about getting chest towards the thighs. Push the hands into the mat until your bum's in the air and getting a nice stretch down the back of the legs. Good. From here, just come forwards into a plank. Belly in tight, hold. Perfect. Abs on. Lift back up into downward dog. Good, stretching here. Trying to get those heels a little bit closer to the ground each time. Inhale, back to plank. Belly in nice and tight. Good, exhale. Come back to downward dog. Good, 2 more like this. Inhale. Look forwards each time, really pull the belly in. Exhale, back to downward dog. Heels lengthen, try and get a nice stretch down the posterior chain, the back of the body. Good, inhale, back to plank. Hold it in plank this time. If this is too much in a full plank, you can drop your knees, so just come down here. If it's okay, just keep the full plank, or you can keep switching between the two. We're going to just hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, perfect. Then drop the knees down, toe tap the mat, and lift back up. We've got 10 like this. Tap and lift. Tap, keep pulling the lower belly in. Good, 7 more. Squeezing the abs in as tight as you can. 6, 5, good, 4, 3, perfect guys, 2, Last one. Lift the hips up back to downward dog. Good. Lengthen through those heels. Walk it out, pedal it out. Excellent. This time, come forward into plank. Walk your hands a little bit more forwards. And then make sure you're in the middle of your mat. Feet just wider than the hips. We're just going to shoulder tap, come back down, other side. So staying in plank, shoulder tap, come back down, shoulder tap, come back down. So think about keeping your trunk of your body completely still, and it's just your arm moving. So try not to rock from side to side with the body. Good, let's go 4 more. 4. Breathe, pull the belly in, keep the bum down. 3. Keep it going. 2. Good, last one. Perfect. Drop the knees down, sit back into child's pose for a second. Hips onto heels. And then lift the arms off the mat, so it's just your fingertips on the mat. Perfect. And then come back into an all-four position. From here, make sure your hands are back underneath your shoulders. Belly's in nice and tight. Just lift the knees up and hold. Good, and then release. Lift up, hold, and release. Good, really think about the lower belly. So if you want to have a slight round in the spine, you're just using the core here more than anything else to lift you up. Pelvic floor's on, so really draw up and in. Good, just 2 more. Last time. Good, perfect. Keep the knees down. Reach, so sit your hips back, reach your fingertips forwards again, and then just come up, just roll out the wrists. I know we've been on them a little while there, so just roll them out. Perfect, we've got a little bit more before we move on. So back into your full plank position, lift the hips up. We're not going to be here for long. Hold it there. I want you to drop your heels over to one side, back to center, to the other side. So again, lower abdominals and obliques. Drop the hips. This is good. Keep it going. For 3, 2, abs in tight. Good. Last one, we're going to stay over on the other side and lift the arm up into the towards the ceiling. Hold it in that full plank position. Good, just keep it there. Lift the hips, lower the hips. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Keep that going. Reach it up. If it's too much, all you need to do, drop that bottom knee. Make it a little bit easier. Good, just 2 more. Lift, lower, lift. And then this time lower all the way down. Hips come to the mat. Good, and then just come onto the elbow. Keep the arm reaching for the ceiling. We're going to lift back up into that full plank. Hold it there. Stack your feet one on top of the other. Hold it there. Good. Just try and hold it and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2. Come to full plank on your elbows. Good, let's go on the other side. Belly in nice and tight. Roll over. Stay on the elbow for this first bit. Stack the feet, lift the arm up. Good, just hold it here. Lift the hips as high as you can and really pull the belly in still. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips down. Good, place the hand underneath the shoulder and then lift back up again. Hold it there. You can stagger the feet if you prefer. Sorry that I've got my back to you, but just keep it there for this one. And then lower the hips, lift a little higher. Lower, lift. Good, 4, 3, squeeze, 2. Excellent, last one. Perfect. Bring both hands down to the mat, roll back over into full plank position. Lift the hips back up into a downward dog position and then drop both heels down to the ground. Lift your right leg up towards the ceiling, hold it there. Drop the left heel down towards the ground. So you're in a 3-legged dog. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, draw that knee, the right knee towards your nose. Pull the belly in, round the spine, bring it forwards, look ahead, and then drop the chin in, squeeze everything. Inhale, lift back up. Good, bring the right knee to the right elbow and hold. Excellent. Take it back up. Right knee, left elbow, and hold. Good, we're gonna step that leg through, so bring it all the way through, and then roll over and open up into a nice stretch here. So your right leg is straight and it's out towards the corner. Good, bring the left hand back to the mat and the right leg back up to the ceiling. Inhale, lift. step the right leg through in between the hands. Doing a nice long runner's lunge. Hold it there. Bring the left hand on the inside of the foot and the right hand reaches to the ceiling. Hold it. Nice stretch here. Open up the chest a little bit more. Perfect. Bring both hands towards the floor and then just come onto the fingertips and frame the foot. So we want to lift up if we can. So our fingertips are just hovering above the ground. Think about a nice long spine from crown of your head to tailbone. Lengthen here. Good. Just holding that position. Perfect. We're going to reach the arms up, come up into a full lunge. Good. And little pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Try and get your back knee to touch the ground and lift the back knee up. Back knee to touch and lift back up. Good. Just 4 more. 4. Reaching the arms to the ceiling. 3. Pushing through the front foot. 2. Last one. Hold it down nice and low. Just hovering that knee off the ground. Reach the arms forwards. Perfect. And then frame the foot. Step back into a plank position. Hold it there. Good. Keep the belly in tight, guys. And really push the hands into the mat and separate the shoulder blades, the scapula. Lift your bum up into downward dog. Good. Just lengthen the heels down again. Perfect. All right, we're going to take the left leg up towards the ceiling. Nice and tall. Squeeze that glute on the left side. Drop the heel of the right foot. Bring the left knee to the left elbow. Belly in tight. Hold it there. Lift it back up to the ceiling, nice and tall. And long. Lengthen the leg, straighten it completely. And then drop the right heel. Bring the left knee to the left nose. Sorry, to the only nose, the only nose we have. Pull it in, thank God, don't want to on our faces. Draw that in, pull, 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 round the back, belly in tight. Perfect, lift it back up to the ceiling. Squeeze the glute. This time, right elbow. Hold it there, lean into it. And then you're gonna slide that leg through so it's straight. And then reach up and open up the hips. And just hold it there. Good. Nice stretch. Perfect. Bring the right hand to the ground. Then take the left leg back up to the ceiling. Good. And then this time I'm going to step it through. So step it all the way in between the hands. Hold it there. Long runner's lunge. Just sort my sock out. Okay. Stay nice and low through the hips. Place the right hand flat against the floor. And the left arm reaches up towards the ceiling this time. Squeezing the right kneecap so the quad's active on the right leg. So lift that kneecap up and lengthen back through the right heel. Reaching the left fingertips towards the ceiling. Keep the belly in tight. Good. Open up the chest a little bit more and then frame that foot. Excellent. We're going to come up onto the fingertips. So you're just hovering on those fingertips, keeping a nice long line through the body from crown of your head to your tailbone. Hold it there. Push the knee out a little bit so you've got the glute and the quad active. Tuck the tailbone under, lift the arms up to the ceiling. Belly in tight. Okay, pulse it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Touch the back knee down and lift it back up. So straighten it. Bend it. Right leg bends and then straighten. You just want to slightly tap the mat with the knee. Just 2 more here. That's it. Lift it back up. Last one. Good. Lift it back up. Perfect. Hold it there. Reach the arms forwards and then all the way down to the mat. Good. Step back into plank position. Hold it in plank here. We're going to just lower the knees. Come onto the knees. Don't bring the hips back though. So stay forwards in that body weight. Untuck the toes so the toes are flat. Good. Keep the elbows hugging in. Just bend the elbows. Lower yourself down. Just to mat and then push back up. Good. So your hands are nice and close. If they're too wide, just walk them in a little bit so they're shoulder width apart. I want you to hug your rib cage with your elbows. So bend nice and slow. Bring it down. Nose touches the mat. Push back up. And again, bring it down. Belly in. Lean into it. Use those triceps. Push back up. You've only got 3 more. Good, belly in. As you lower, nose tap, come back up. 2. Push back up. Last one. We're going to hold it down halfway. So bend the elbows, hold it here. Hold it in that tricep push-up position. Little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Well done, guys. Push back up. Oh. Sit back, stretch out the triceps here. Reach hips to heels, fingertips forwards. Perfect. Come up. Just take a stretch on one arm down between the shoulder blades. Stretching out the tricep. Good. And then the other side. All right. Coming back into a all four position. You're just going to lift one leg up towards the ceiling. It's like a donkey kick. Squeeze the glute. So we've got 10 here, 9, 8. Really squeeze the glute as much as you can and dorsiflex the foot. So the sole of the foot is flat, reaching for the ceiling. Hold it at the top. Squeeze a little higher, bring it all the way in. Round the spine, kick it back out. That's 1. We've got 10 like this. 2, 3. Keep everything still. 4, 5, 6. Really squeezing the bum. 7, 8, 9. Good job. 10. Perfect. Bring the leg out to the side. So keep it bent. Lift it out to the side and lower. 10. Good. Keep that going. Lift it as high as you can, but try not to twist the body. So you stay in center through chest, shoulders, back. Just lifting the leg out to the side. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. All right, to get off the wrists for a bit, just come onto the side from this side. Leaning on the elbow. Bend the leg of the bottom one. Keep the top one feet together for a clam. So you're just going to close and open here. Close and open. Very good. Trying to push the knee up towards the ceiling without rocking your hips. So if you feel around where your pelvis is, your hips, try and keep the hip there and only lift your top leg as far as you switch on the glute at the side, the glute med. You don't need to rock back to do this. Just whatever range of movement is good for you. 3 more. 2. Last one, hold it at the top. Perfect. Extend it out. Dorsiflex. Little circles here. So just circle the leg round in the hip socket. Excellent. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Point the toes down slightly. Little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Circle the other way. Good. Keeping the pelvis still and the thigh bone just rotating in the hip socket. Good. 3 more. 3, 2. Last one. Good job. Perfect. Drop that foot down. Come back into your all four position. We'll do the other side. So left leg lifts, dorsiflex, sole of the foot towards the ceiling. Squeeze up for 10, 9. Really try and think about the bum cheek on this one. So tone it, squeeze it as tight as you can as you lift the leg. 4, 3, 2. That's it. Last one. Perfect. Bring the knee all the way in, nice rounded back, and then squeeze it back up. Bring it all the way in, squeeze it back up. 8 more. Squeeze. Perfect. Keep that going. Sun's out, bums out soon. Bums are still for summer. And those bikinis, if we're allowed out at the beach. Keep going. 3, 2. Last one. Good. All right, knees just hovers off the mat. Then you're going to lift it out to the side this time. So lift, try not to move anything else in your body. Just lifting that leg up. Good. 7 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last one. Good. We're going to come onto the side and do the side that instead of having my back to you, I'm just going to spin around. So on your elbow, feet together. Good. And then just going to open up for a clam and lower. If you want to make this a bit easier, you can keep the feet on the floor. See how much range you've got. I like to just hover mine just above the mat. And then feel the bum cheek working. Give it a squeeze. Make sure it's active and on. Our glutes are our biggest, laziest muscle. So it takes a lot to get them to fire. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Excellent. Last one. Perfect. Bring the feet down. Lengthen the top leg out. Drop the bottom one. Dorsiflex it so the toes are pointing towards your chest. And then circle here. 10, 9, 8. Trying to keep everything still. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You got this. Last one. Hold it there. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Change direction. Circle the other way. I think I went the other way. No, this way. 10 this side. Good. Rotate. So think about the hip socket. There's a ball and socket, and the bone is just rotating around in the hip socket, which gets all the synovial fluid moving and mobilizing through those hip bones. Good. 3 more. 3, 2. Last one. Excellent. We're onto our backs. Well done, guys. Laying down for me. Make sure that the heels, are close to your bum. So heels are nice and close to the bum. Let the head relax, which feels nice after being in an all-4 position for quite a while there. Palms up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lift and hold the bum as high up towards the ceiling as you can. Squeeze the glutes here. We're going to pulse it. Little lift and squeeze. Lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze. Good. So you're just going to squeeze and lift each time, pushing the soles of the feet into the ground, pulling the belly in, always, which supports our lower back. That's what our abs are for, other than food. Keep going. 4, 3, 2. Stay lifted. Good. Hold it there. We're going to reach the right leg up towards the ceiling and then pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it at the top. Place that right ankle onto the left knee. Hold it there. Good. Lift the hips a little bit higher. Pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold at the top. Straighten that leg up towards the ceiling again. Lower it down just so the knees are level and lift back up. Lower down, knees are level, lift back up. Keep pushing the left sole of the foot into the floor so you're getting that active glute. 3 more. Lower and lift. 2, lower and lift. Go a bit more this time. All the way down. Lift, last one. Good. And then place that right foot onto the ground. Good. Left leg lifts up. Excellent. Dorsiflex the foot. Pulse it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold at the top. Place the left ankle on the right knee. Try and push the left knee out and lift the right hip. Don't let the right hip drop. Good. Pulse it. 10. Squeeze. Nice and strong. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold at the top. Left leg lengthens back to the ceiling. Point the toe. Lift the hips. Lower the leg. Good. And 1. Perfect. Go as far as you want. 2. Good. Keep pushing the right foot into the ground. Excellent, guys. Keep going. We've got 6 more. 6. You're nearly there. Keep the hip up high. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. Place the left leg down. Foot down. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Hover them above. We're going to slowly lower the spine 1 vertebrae at a time for the count of 8. Ready? 8, 7, nice and 6. Slow, sorry. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tailbone comes down. Take the arms out wide. Lift the legs into tabletop position, knees above the hips. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, let the legs fall one side, but don't let them touch the ground. Hold. Use your lower obliques to bring them back to center, and then over to the other side. Nice lower back stretch again, and also good on the abs and the obliques. Bring back to center. We're going to extend the legs this time, so exhale over, extend the legs straight, bend, and then bring them back. So think about your knees staying above your hips. Try not to let the knees sneak forwards to four, three, two, hold at the top, bring the legs back into tabletop position. This time take your hands just to your temples and twist over to one side and extend the opposite leg. So try not to let that knee come in towards the elbow. Keep the knee back, it doesn't have to touch your elbow. And then switch. Good, and switch. Exhale, breathe. We're nearly done. Switch. Good, we've got 8 fast, ready, go. 8, 7, get a nice twist, 6, 5, 4, get higher, lift higher through the upper body, 3, 2, last one, 4, slow, ready, go, hold, and twist, hold, 3 more, hold, hold, keep pulling that belly in, 2 more, last one, really lengthen that leg, lift up as high as you can, last time, 8 fast to finish, go, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, good job, bring the knees in, give yourselves a little hug. Woo, well done guys, that was nice. Rock from side to side. I love a little burn in the belly. Take behind the thighs, just rock and roll yourself up full length for the spine. Good, it's like a little massage at the same time. Last time. Good, bring the feet down, excellent. Lengthen the legs. Reach the arms towards the toes and just have a nice stretch through those hamstrings. Perfect. Good, and then take the feet nice and wide. Excellent. And then come into the middle, just inner thigh stretch and groin stretch. Get up onto those sit bones. Good, and stretch it here. Point the toes, lengthen the feet. Trying to get down as far as you can towards the ground. Walk the hands further forward if you can. Good. Stretch it here. Excellent. And then bring that figure of 8 that we did before. Place your hands facing the back. And then bring one knee. And then we're just going to walk the foot towards the hips or the hips towards the foot. And then try and stretch that glute abductor area and hips. This is where most of us get really tight, especially if you do a lot of cycling and running. We don't stretch enough. It's like hips. Then it goes into the lower back as we get older, and that's when we get back issues. So this is the most important stretch, is this type of figure of 8. You can do it laying down as well, so you can just lay here and pull it in. And then a pigeon, if you know yoga, will be the other one version of it. Good. And then swap to the other side, opposite foot on. You can sit up or lay down, whatever you prefer. Pull that leg close towards you. Stretching out the hip as best as you can. I'm guilty because I don't do this enough either. I should do this after every workout. Okay, it feels tight. All right, well done. Both legs up towards the ceiling. Lift yourself back up. Tuck the knees under. Hip flexor stretch to finish. So just lean into it. Drop that hip. Reach the opposite arm up. Up and over. Side bend stretch too. It's lovely outside today. 24 degrees. We can't spend all day outside. Come back to centre. Other leg. Lean in. Reach the arm up. Hopefully they will get to enjoy summer. The numbers keep coming down. And the gym will be open just in time again, hopefully. Back in business. Good. Step that back leg to meet the front. So just step forwards and we'll roll up to finish. Tuck the tailbone under. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Good. Roll the shoulders out. Well done. Have a lovely sunny Monday. Thanks for joining me, guys. If you have any questions, just send us through. We're going to post the videos live as well for people to do at any time that suits on YouTube and on Facebook. So if you've got anyone who wants to do it, let them know. And any requests, questions, just give us a shout or a comment in the messages. That will be great for anything that you want.
Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy. See you soon.